just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished.
You know what? And Cheetos, right? I love the jalapeno. I like them. I like Flamin' Hots. Okay, the jalapenos are so fucking good.
You gotta try the jalapeno puffs.
I don't know. See, I like the actual fullness, and the density of a Cheeto. The puffs are a little they're too airy, right? That's what they're fucking cheating.
I like funny onions.
Oh yeah, do we have some? Hell yeah.
Funny onions.
Funyuns?
Really, dude, I dig Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I know it sounds basic.
Nah, but no, you're right. They mastered a thing to where even people, if you don't like hot shit, it's not even it's a flavor. They're so fucking good, man.
They really
are.
are.
And I'm not a big scorching heat kind of guy.
Yeah,
but I could house a whole fucking bag of those things.
Yeah. I don't like how they're not as underground anymore, though.
No, I mean, because it was a niche thing at first. I think once people, that's what I'm saying. Once you were scared of it.
Little Wayne did it.
Yeah, but you were scared of it too, because even me, I'm like, they're red as shit, right? I'm like, I don't want to be too hot, whatever.
Fingers, really.
That's no big deal, because all Cheetos kind of fuck with it, right? But that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't even want to try them. That's the thing. I think we were all just scared to try them, till finally people who were normal people were like, hey, let's just try them bitches. And
yeah,
I'm still not a big Taki guy. But I've heard they're jumping.
Original Takis.
I heard there's this Blue Fusion's good though. I heard they're good.
Dude, I'm telling
they're
you,
good.
The Taki Buckin' Ranch is it's basically a Cool Ranch Dorito as Taki. It's
damn,
fucking good.
that's probably jumping.
Nah,
yeah, when you see them, grab them.
What are they called? Buckin' Bronco.
Buckin' Ranch.
Buckin' Bronco.
Buckin'
That's the O.J. Simpson version.
Dude, at the end of the day, sometimes I'm just great. I love my regular Cool Ranch Doritos.
Look at us, macro beer guys. Look at us, right? Macro beers, Natural Lights.
Nick, are those
Miller
good,
Lights?
those ghost things?
This is the Ghost. Oh, am I? Hold on.
Well, those good because Casey had one of those.
Casey Neistat.
No, I wish. And I miss watching his YouTube. His vlogs are so fire.
All right, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Ghost. This is not the Ghost energy drinks, which there's a couple Ghost energies that are good. Which
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
yeah.
the blueberry one. I don't know, but I've been seeing them a little bit more popping off. I want to try one.
So the EDC festival did a Ghost version.
A ghost.
For EDC festival, and it was like electric lemonade or electric limeade. It was fucking.
Oh, it's probably
good.
electro cooler. Is that what it's called?
Electric cooler.
What is it? Fucking the Slimer shit.
I don't know.
I see electro cooler, whatever.
But they were commemorative, and apparently cases on eBay were going for $250. I was getting them for $20. So me being me, I was like, oh, let me try to flip a case,
yeah, make a quick buck.
But nobody bought it because what I think happened was it was fake. I think what happened was a couple sales went off on eBay for $250 for the case, but it was EDC's marketing.
Oh.
Having two separate, you're basically paying yourself to inflate the market. People do it with Pokemon cards all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other sports cards, they'll inflate the market by making multiple eBay accounts and then buying shit. Anyway, Ghost. This is the Ghost electrolyte drink. 0 sugar. It's very sweet though. This tastes like Sunny D. It's basically like a Gatorade. It's supposed to be like a Gatorade liquid IV type of thing.
Prime too.
Yeah, it's a hydration drink.
Nice. And for those of you listening, or if you hear some buzzing or humming, we have AC, like a air system thing going. So
yeah,
it's
fucking
hot
95 degrees today.
So, and I don't want to keep taking my shirt
the hottest
off.
day to do the pod.
We did. Last week would have been
vacations.
Last week when I was on vacation would have been prime pod in here.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're back.
We are back. We are back.
I'm
burnt. Zach is in.
I'm white. I'm pale as hell.
Long sleeves and long shirt.
Yeah, I feel good though. Actually, the AC is nice. It's nice on me.
You're like an Indian man.
Did you see my chest?
Yeah,
you should see my chest. But which I'm sure you
true.
have. But double double. So, yeah. I'll take the I don't know. I wanted to switch gears for a second. 'Cause I didn't know where to
Nepotism
go.
right
Switch
there.
them.
I don't know if you wanted to talk about the FBI raid that happened today in Rosedale
Oh, yeah, let's talk about
by
that.
my work, or I mean, we can go a little
Yeah,
Raven
go
shit.
Go FBI.
whatever.
Go
I
FBI.
got some good,
Well,
good one. I got
so
some good NFL
I'm
stuff.
trying to find details on it. Let me grab my fucking phone. Trying to find details on like what happened, but I think I narrowed it down by I got a video of the shit. So I get into work this morning, and this happened. They always do it right in the fucking, as you know.
I know.
Except not FBI for
6
you, but
a.m.
they do it as early as possible because they don't want
Yeah,
they want to catch us.
why?
They want to catch you sleeping, right? Because drug dealers sleep. But no, so yeah, I don't know. I got to work.
I was actually thought I was dreaming up until there was 10 police officers in my house. But anyway,
Really?
moving
So
on.
no, look. So I get to work, and
Hoping I
everybody's
would
like,
wake up.
everybody says, "Hey, did you there was a raid this morning?" I was like, "Oh fuck, like where at? Like I'm right outside the city. Like no big deal. It is what it is." It said right across the street. That there's a couple like spots over there. I'm trying to figure out. I looked it up and apparently flashbangs and fucking. I thought they were. I thought they were like kind of talking it up or whatever. So I went to lunch and I drove past the spot and they threw flashbangs and shit into it's called progressive like auto, like a progressive like driving school or some shit, right? So it's up these like metal steps on this building. That was all boarded off. Like obviously they fucking blew that door down, fucking flashbangs in there and shit. But then there was like literally probably 75 to 100 FBI agents. Like right across the street, there's a detailing. It's a detailing car dealership, tag and title.
Damn.
Fuck, I mean, you can get everything you want at this spot. So I'm thinking they were literally they were in every
That's a
single.
lot of FBI agents.
I'm telling you, and I wouldn't say 100, definitely 50 to 75, right?
That's
But still a
insane.
lot. It's still a lot. They've been working on something for a while. So, yeah. So I'm I was like filming this shit, trying to get the best I could, but I also didn't want to, I just didn't want to be all in their face and shit. So, but I was watching from afar, and they're in everything on this fucking lot, every vehicle, opening the trunks, the fucking engines. They were checking everything. I'm thinking it might have been a chop shop or something, right? Because it was connected to they did the dealership and whatever that fucking car spot is, and the progressive.
Did it look like they were like checking VINs and stuff?
That's
Or-
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I looked on like reviews and stuff, and there was a lot of like odometer rollback shit, and people were like, it's kind of a shady spot to buy a car from. But it's just weird how it's connected to the driving school right next door. So like progressive, that driving school spot and this janky shit tag and title spot, they were both rated, but they're two different businesses, but kind of right next door.
Wow.
So I'm thinking it was like a, obviously you
A
do want,
joint thing.
you can also probably run, embezzle. You can kind of do your maybe money laundering. You can kind of do shit through both these businesses. But I was trying to find info. I couldn't. I was like, this is so tough. I mean, not for it sucks to the guy who got caught doing it, but I love shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like because I love the mafia, I love the organized crime kind of stuff, and I love looking at crime from outside, not doing the crimes. Right? I like seeing
I
the
know
crime.
what you
I like seeing the crimes be done. Right?
Now I'm a crime guy.
Yeah, I'm a crime guy. I don't want to do the crimes. I like seeing the crimes, and if they get caught, if they get caught, that's fucked up. If they get away, even better.
I'm kind of.
But I want to know kind of what happened.
I'm kind of like that with like car crashes a little bit. Like,
It's
when I
kind of the
go
same
by,
thing.
like, I
No, it's the
gotta
same
see
thing, right? And
everything.
you know it's
I
fucked up, and
bad.
but I like seeing people get away with the crimes more than getting caught. But when you do get caught, and I realize like the whole FBI fucking situation, I'm like, damn, what was going on? And I couldn't find shit in the news. Obviously, maybe something will come out
Yeah.
later. And
Big FBI.
yeah, it was pretty eventful today. It was pretty dope. And
Were there a
Nice.
lot of unmarked cars?
yeah, dude, it was tons. I'm saying they were in like the green shirts with the yellow FBI in the back with the ball caps. It was like
Yeah.
fucking. It was legit. Like it was,
Legit.
So you got some of the jackets on and stuff. And you
They're
saw
about to
the
drop in.
gloves and like all the fucking like the filling out paperwork, like shit. That I mean, this is getting mad evidence. So I don't know what they were doing, but it could have also just been like just fraud throughout. Like the cars themselves were just fraud, right? It could not have been
They
just.
could have been stolen, and then
That's what I'm thinking, like a chop shop or something. Something.
Was there a lot of Kias there?
There were a lot of every types of cars there, and they weren't like really. It was obviously you're getting
Kia boys.
yeah, minivans,
10-year-old
fucking,
cars.
a lot of just random, shit. But it was sick. It was really dope.
Doo-doo-doo.
But that was my day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And it was right across the street from your work.
Right across the street. The dudes were like, they were like the bosses. Everybody was watching like it go down. Like the rifles drawn. Fucking. I was sometimes too also like, because I'm thinking with guns and usually when drugs and shit's involved, that's when it's more of these like high profile, like, you know, guns out, fucking flashbangs, like trying to catch them so that way there's not like armed and dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Armed and dangerous. That's why you want to catch them before they can do something. If it was just like a kind of a white collar, you know, fraudulent, like not really, you know, fucking, you know,
style.
then you kind of would just kind of go in and say, hey, look, here's warrants, kind of you. But so there must have been some other shit tagged with it. But
Damn.
also, you know, they show that show of force with the certain types of people also, right? So yeah, but it was, yeah, cool. I want to look up more into it and see if I can, you know, find more details. It was fucking awesome, rad.
That's wild.
But yep.
I just got back from the beach. I'm burnt. And afterwards, since I've been home, I started a diet because I was like, just didn't.
You go ham when you're fucking vacation.
Well, I went ham on vacation. You got the Thrasher's fries. You got the fucking the dough roller pizza slices. You got the Grotto's pizza. You got to hit both.
Grotto's is one of my favorites. And you got to get
Popcorn.
authentic crab cake at Phillips.
I was actually disappointed with Grotto's.
It's gone. I haven't been down there forever. I'm just fucking around.
I was disappointed with Grotto's this time. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Which one did you go to though?
The one on the boardwalk. But it's because Bree and I just ordered a slice each. It was like $3.75 a slice, which is like a lot, but
For a
like
slice.
boardwalk prices.
But it's and it's Grotto's.
Yeah, but
they
my
big
slice,
slices?
my slice was so small.
Really?
That's what I'm
They were
saying.
like, "Oh, for cheese, you're gonna have to wait 2 minutes. It'll be out in 3 minutes." I waited 6, which is whatever. Not fucking stressing.
Oh my god.
Because it's right across the street from the playground, so Oliver's like running around over there. It's nighttime. I just wanted a slice of pizza, right?
Yeah.
And like, he gives me 2 slices, and like, Bree's slice was nice and big. Well, I mean, I gave Bree the bigger slice, but
You gotta stop doing that.
the slice I took, hey, who needs it more?
That's true.
The slice that I took was just so small. It was just so small. I was like, dude, this is not worth $4. I want a big. If I'm paying $4 for a slice, I want a fucking.
Agreed.
That
Yeah.
bitch better be hanging off
Nah,
the
but
paper
big,
plate.
I'm
You
talking-
know
yeah,
what I
better be
mean? Like,
fucking real.
it wouldn't even make it to the rim of the paper plate. My slice.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
fucked
dude.
up.
I was a little disappointed, and then I did get overcharged at the Wedge. You know, the Harbor View at the inlet.
Oh, frequent.
There's at the inlet. There's a restaurant that looks over the inlet.
Yes.
Called Harbor View.
I tried working there.
And me and Bree went, and she needed to use the bathroom mirror that side of the boardwalk. So I was like, as a business owner, I will just grab a couple drinks, you know, and let, you know, she could have just used the bathroom. Nobody would have said shit. But I was like, I'm not going to be that guy. So, you know, but boom, boom, boom. Here, let me get 2 drinks, whatever, and walk around the boardwalk anyway. It was like 30. It was like, you know, $13 a drink.
God,
whatever.
No.
That's not super crazy, but I got a Paloma Crush,
Paloma, yeah.
and Bree got a
Hmm?
mule. She got a mango mule, and we were sitting there drinking whatever. And I'm kind of crazy. I'm looking at my bank statement because I'm poor as fuck, and I got all these bills coming out. And
I see where you're at.
I got.
That's what it is.
I'm broke as shit right now. I'm looking at my bank statement and I see $43, and I'm like, "Oh fuck! I got 2 drinks." I remember I tipped the girl $3. She
Is
just
there, like,
made 2
gratuity
drinks,
added?
and I called up. I'm like, "Dude, like, there's no way." And then I was like, I've been charged like $10 or $15 extra, and they're like,
Did
"Well,
you cash it?
maybe it's the 2%. No, maybe it's the 2% charge fee." I said, "It's not." It's like, "Can I speak to your manager?" So I talked to the guy, Randy. Shout out Randy, nice dude. He got back to me about
Big Randy, I know him.
he got it back to me about an hour ago. Oh, the server, when she put the tip in, she accidentally put $13.75 instead of $3.75. I'm like, oh.
Oh.
And that does sometimes
I don't
happen.
I don't have
But
that.
the
a
vibe
bitch.
the vibe I was getting from the bartender, is this foreign chick, was not a good vibe. So I'm gonna say that she was trying to.
me guess.
She runs a little game, and then as a tourist, you're not looking at your bank statement. You're fucking just swiping and spending money.
Was she
you know?
Russian?
She was Eastern European.
They're all over there. They're the worst.
But she kept telling
Send them
me
back to Ukraine and let them get dealt with.
the shit that bothered me though was that she was like, "Oh, you guys can't sit there. Like, you can go over to these tables. These are for the servers." It was like noon on the boardwalk, and there was 2 tables in a 60-table restaurant. Like, we're not hurting.
yeah.
This is at
What do you mean?
Grotto's?
No. This is at the Wedge.
At the Wedge.
Like, don't relegate me to a corner because I'm not getting service from the. Like, I get it. I do get it as a restaurant, but like the way she kept saying like, you guys can sit over there, like, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Anyway, but yeah, she charged me $13.75. That's enough of that story. Oliver got on the haunted house at the boardwalk.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Good for him.
COG.
Yeah,
Good for him.
He was like, "Oh my god, this guy almost cut Bree's arm off," because I guess they have like actors in there. They
Yeah.
like pop out. And he's like, I was like, "Oh, me and you are going back in there to see, and I'm gonna beat this guy up." And he goes, "You can go alone. I'm not going back in there." Well, as they're in there, I texted my family. I'm like, Ollie and Bree are at the haunted house, and it's like when I went, it was corny. You know, it wasn't that scary.
Still scary to me.
Dude.
Oh, they changed?
Apparently, since they reopened, like the Trimpers rides, like Trimpers, Jolly Rogers bought all those rides.
Yeah.
All right.
They fucking beefed it up. Like, it's actually kind of scary now.
Really?
No,
That's what I heard.
I've been in that thousands of times,
And it's like corny as shit.
It's so corny because it's
No.
all animated. It's all it was all
Like there's
actors.
actual
Yeah.
actors jumping out at you now.
Damn.
There's like a guy like literally came out with a big ass knife and pretended to like try to cut Bree. And Ollie was like, I almost fought him. I was like going at him. It was so funny.
Dude, I might have to do that.
And the air show was going on down there when we were down there, which was sick.
Jeez.
Because Beeves picked us up on the boat. We didn't have to.
Yeah, I saw.
We didn't have to get all like we'd have to fight the traffic.
When did he get a boat?
Dude, he's had that boat since we were little. He just got it back in the water. Like, he just fixed it up. It's
So,
it's
like,
a sweet
was out
little
of
boat.
commission when we were down there in 19.
Yeah, probably.
Dude,
It's-
isn't that
dude, it's
weird to
sweet.
think that was that long ago.
That boat's sweet.
It's only 5 years.
Dude, we weren't down
Yeah,
there
yeah.
19. We were down
Yeah, we
there
were.
like
Yeah, we were.
early. It was earlier than that, I think.
Dude, it was.
Was Ollie even around back then?
2019 was
Yes.
COVID, bro.
Yes, Ollie was around. What do you mean?
And I mean,
That's
he was
co-
born in 18, but I thought when you got stuck and stuff, I thought Ollie wasn't around.
That was 2019.
You went down there
dude.
for COVID?
No, COVID was 2020.
Yeah.
Well,
When did we go down
late
pre-COVID?
2019,
When did
you're
we
right,
go
you're
down
right.
pre-COVID?
It was. COVID hit us in February of 2020.
No, well,
Yeah.
February, it hit us February, went full swing, everything shut down like
in
March
March, yeah,
10th.
when it shut
Yes.
down. But
It was like a
was-
couple days before
As far as,
Zach's
like,
birthday, I
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Season shit.
Yeah.
No,
So
but
that
yeah,
August.
Nick, that was 2019.
Wow. That's not the time you got stuck with the truck,
Yeah, it
right?
is.
Jesus,
When I
that's
stayed with you at Beeves' place,
yeah.
yeah, and I accidentally poured the liquor on the barbecue thing. Remember when the
Accidentally.
meat was Remember when I did something? I remember when I did something and Jim was like, "No, Coon,"
No, I don't
and
remember.
grabbed the meat that he was trying to grill on the fire.
what did you pour on it? You
I think
poured
I
something
poured-
over.
I think I don't know what happened, but I think I accidentally like poured beer.
Accidentally. She's like, give it a little
Yeah.
bass.
Yeah,
give
you
it a
gotta-
little bass.
Put a little alcohol on it.
It was just like, no, you don't do that, like at all. Like
That reminds me
You
of
don't
the one
remember
4th
that?
of July that
we were
Nick.
riding the 4-wheeler everywhere.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I do remember that. That just reminds me of the one 4th of July where Nick accidentally lit 6 or 7 sparklers over my like brand new table that was like the padded black table, and it like just
table.
Yeah,
it was like
accidentally.
a card
Oh
table.
my
like
God,
it
would
wasn't
it catch fire?
expensive, but it just
Everybody's parents had this in their house growing up.
it just-
it's like a,
It
it's
felt-
like a padded,
yeah.
thin, square card table.
and it looked like everybody's parents had it for 30 years because after Nick Kuhn was done, it had a bunch of what it looked like cigarette burns all in it from the
It literally
sparklers.
did all these round little, like a little bit bigger than BB size holes.
Like
Because
cigarette holes.
Yeah, all
I
burnt
lit off these crazy ass sprinklers, or
sparklers.
sparklers and they just reacted crazier than we thought they was going to react. Remember? Because we were just
Yeah.
holding them, going like, holy shit.
You did
And we
stick
weren't
something
even-
together?
He did a couple of them. I believe he lit him with a torch.
No, it was. I do remember that. That was like 2020.
That's funny.
God, that was back when Bo was here.
But yeah, the beach
yeah.
was good. The beach was cool. Oh my, we went the best day though. We did go to Aztec Island,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that because of the hammer.
which was super. Oh yeah, the hammer.
It was
We
huge.
saw some horses, and that actually wasn't the biggest horse dick I've ever seen. At the beach at Aztec Island, I've seen the horses where their penis drags in the sand. Where you'll see the hoof prints, and then you'll see what looks like a snake slithering track in between. And I've always wanted to take a picture of this and make a postcard and be like, "Welcome to Aztec Island. We're happy to see you," and just have the fucking giant horse dick on there. We're mad excited you're here. But no, so I went to Aztec, dude. The wall, it was like 75, so it wasn't the greatest beach day. 77, but me and Ollie got in the water. He learned how to boogie board. That was really cool.
That's cool.
The water was so fucking clear. I've been going to the beach. I've been going to Ocean City for my whole life.
Man.
I've never seen the water that clear. I'm chest deep. I can see my feet.
Really?
It was
Nah.
like, dude, I swear to God, it was like the fucking Caribbean. It was insane.
Why?
I don't know if it was because I was on the South Side State Park, like, or if it was just super. But my aunt was down there.
Like,
She
you got
said
in
it's
the water
been
at Assateague or you got in the
Assateague.
water at Ocean City?
Assateague.
Oh, okay.
My aunt said it's been clear the last like couple weeks though.
Damn.
She lives down there.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So that was cool. And then, but the best day though is Beeve got us free tickets to Frontier Town Water Park.
I've been there forever.
Dude,
Knew it.
he knows the guy who like does maintenance there, and every time we're down, he gets us free wristbands for the day.
Damn.
Can he get me some?
Dude, whenever. If you link up with Beeve, I got the guy's number. I just literally
Yeah, for
call
real,
him.
give
I'm
it to
like,
me.
yo, it's Nick. I'm Steve's nephew. Blah blah blah. He's like, I'll meet you at the gate in 2 minutes, and I'm like, bet, dude.
Damn.
We went ham at the water park. Oliver's like 2 inches too short to hit the body slides, but he didn't even give a shit. He was like cool with the lazy river and doing the other shit. He hit the tube slides
That's what
with
I
me.
like.
The tube slides are cool, but like you gotta wait like 15 minutes in the fucking line
Is there
to
any
hit the
big
slide.
half pipes? Like any-
No, it's nothing like. Well, the one big slide, the Maryland colored slide that they have, at the end it like half pipes you out in this big mouth.
Do you guys ever, maybe this is my brain talking, are you ever afraid like halfway through the tunnels you can't see this shit? There's like a saw that would just cut you in half. at
I've
some
never
point?
considered that, but I do get a
That's-
little
that's
bit
my-
scared.
That's
at
some of my fears. Or like there's a piece of plastic, maybe it's like that someone stuck up, they didn't
Yeah,
realize,
that
and,
just
like,
rips
and
your
now it just
asshole
literally
open.
it just tears me from taint to neck.
Ew,
I
can
do
see
get
it.
a little scared at the blackout slides
Oh,
when
I
you
love
don't
I
know
like
where
it. I
the
don't like any of
turns
that
are
shit, dude.
coming.
I don't like none of
I
that
love
shit.
that.
But
I gotta wake up though. I'm too scared of every ride.
dude, what
You're
was
scared of
cool
life.
though? What was
I love
what was
life.
super cool
Not
though,
like you though.
is
About it.
they have. We need to go down like as a crew to the beach one time
True.
and just bring our ladies and like I think just us and then our ladies
Had
do
to have a
like
golf day.
do a weekend. I
No
think that
golf.
would be fucking sick because if we go to the water park, bro,
Driving range.
you can rent a cabana there for $100, and it's just like a tented thing,
Yeah.
and it's good when you have the little kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But what the coolest part about the water park is they have a full service bar with buckets.
Ah,
They
fuck, I
serve
love
the
buckets.
buckets,
I love
dude.
that. It's so fucking
Orange
sick. I love
Crush, orange creamsicle, electric lemonade buckets. Me and Bree had like 2.5 each, 2 or 3
Where,
each.
Where at?
The Frontier Town Water Park, dude,
You
and it's
fucked up
right.
in
It's
Frontier Town.
right next to our neighborhood. It's literally the next
Yeah.
like half a mile up. Me and Bree got so fucked up, dude. We were asleep by 10 o'clock that night. Oliver was like, "I thought we were going to the boardwalk." I was like, "No, we're making tacos and staying in tonight. We're fucked up." Yeah, no, it was a good time.
Damn.
That's sick.
That was really
Hell
cool.
yeah.
And then we watched the air show on the boat. That was pretty cool.
Do you know what? Jets
Caught a
were-
flounder.
What jets there were?
Dude, the Angels were there. The fucking there was a
I think
really
an F-12 Shadowbird.
there was a really cool thing where there was like a new age fighter jet, like the newest fighter jet, flying with like a
The
war
F-22 Raptor.
They're
flying.
fucking tough.
It was flying in tandem with like a World War One fighter jet, and they were doing like shit together.
They always have the World War. It's actually a World War II fighter jet.
It's like now and then type of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have planes in World War One.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't have planes yet in World War One. So they were invented in like 1947 or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Kitty
know.
Hawk.
They
You
had
could
them-
say whatever you want.
They had them in
I'll
World War I.
believe
They
you
just
right
weren't-
now.
They weren't advanced.
They
They were
had
just-
the,
they weren't-
they had
they
the
weren't-
propellers in the
they
front.
weren't-
They had the
just
right
weren't-
brother.
They were the propellers in the
They
front.
weren't advanced as what the
Yeah.
what the Wildcats were in World War II. But anyway,
Yeah, that's dope. It was
the new
dope.
stealth bombers
did
are
you
wild.
go in the kite loft by any chance?
We didn't make it up that far to the boardwalk.
Okay.
That's
what is
hot.
that? I'm
That's
sorry,
like
what is
on
that?
like 20th.
I always have to hit that store.
The
every
kite loft
year.
is dope.
They always have the coolest, unique little weird things in there.
What is that?
It's a kite loft.
It's
I don't
just
go
they
to see
sell
that
all
often.
they sell
They sell
all
kites.
kites.
Oh well.
They
Yeah.
Okay,
It's-
sorry.
No, they sell kites. They sell like a lot of
Toys.
games, toys,
Gotcha.
a lot of different unique stuff.
Yeah.
Like different types of like throwing games and like
Darts.
darts. A lot of light up shit. Just a lot of cool shit.
Oh yeah.
Remember the old jelly squeeze things, the stress squeeze things that you would like?
Oh, after you were jerking off.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
the
Those
blue
are
ones
sick.
with all like the.
It's like you got
dolphin-
practice and
Yeah, they
figure
sell
out how to
stuff
do
like
it.
that and shit.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
You know those
Yeah.
those plastic tube things that you would get that felt like
Yes.
you were fingering a vagina?
Yeah, it's what, yeah.
We all
exactly.
tried to
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
those, right?
I mean, I've never.
I thought about it,
I-
but I
yeah.
realized it wouldn't have been. It was impossible.
We all tried to fuck those, right?
I was just in the couch.
How did all this jelly explode on your pelvic area? I don't know, Mom. I was just hanging out up here and just like this came out of nowhere.
fell on me?
Why are you naked? Playing with it.
Did you hit up Dumsers?
We didn't. We hit.
up
I think we hit up Dumpsters for ice
He
cream.
didn't go
yeah.
to Secrets. He had the kids and shit.
Bree
Wanted
Bree
to
and
know if
Oliver
they
got
had
an ice
things.
cream. Bree and Oliver got an ice cream. We hit hit a little Thrasher fries, which we didn't hit the original. We hit the one that's further up on the boardwalk, which is okay. It was fine.
Did
but
you go into Roses?
No
I always hit that up.
roses. Oh.
I know this one guy that has a T-shirt shop in that Roses spot.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh,
He always
Huh.
had really sick car tees. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where Roses
No.
parking lot is?
I don't.
You know where Roses is.
Is it a department store?
No, it was like a little like, mini mall in the middle of Ocean
There is a
City.
place called
It says
Roses.
in big red letters on the outside.
Yeah, there's a place called Roses in West Ocean City, and it was like a shittier Marshalls, and now there's a Marshalls there.
Oh.
They just upgraded. That's all the only Roses I know.
Did you go to the Chipotle over the 90 bridge?
I
wouldn't
did
go to-
not.
I wouldn't go to
I'm,
Chipotle
I'm
while I'm
eating.
down
I'm
there. I'm
eating.
eating, like,
I'm
Ocean
eating
City
stuff I
shit.
can't get at home.
know.
I mean, like a tourist.
But here's the thing: we did pack a lot of our food because
Got
You
to.
have to.
that's the main cost when you go out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have a
Well,
place to
it's
stay.
cheaper to get groceries up here than down there.
Well, yeah, but we have a place to stay, so like
That's true.
That expense is taken care of. The food, though, we went to breakfast one day. It was almost $100,
Where'd you go?
$96, and the place was phenomenal.
Barn 54.
Oliver loved it. He wanted to go there every day.
Monkey?
Bad Monkey,
Yeah, it's so good,
Yeah.
dude.
dude,
So
it was
fucking
so good.
So good.
Yeah.
But we
the
got
cocktails and
we
shit,
kind
it's
of went a
good.
little ham, and then I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
fucking $96.
Yo, it's easy to do because me and Lauren went down there. We had we stayed at the Holiday Inn, Holiday Inn right next to it there.
Yeah,
We had a wedding or something down towards
Bad
Assateague.
Monkey.
But yeah, so that's
I know
what
where it's at.
it was right there.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get breakfast here. It was like an hour wait because it was just jumping. It was midsummer, but dude, I spent $100 just me and her. It was
Yeah.
getting fucking crushes and shit. It was good.
we didn't get any drinks, and it was $100. But you know, like Ollie had a full meal. But no, it was good. The place was great. I thought it was really good. They gave you monkey bread when you sit down.
yeah, man, it's good as fuck. Yeah.
Shut up.
I wanted to
good.
get one of their
You never been there?
sweatshirts.
It's West Ocean City. I
It's
don't think
West
you stay
Ocean
on that
City,
side.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
I
do?
know exactly
Right over the 50.
Yeah.
But no, it was really cool. They have a cool little shop. I really wanted one of their sweatshirts because I didn't pack a sweatshirt and it was kind of
That's weird.
chilly
Yeah,
down
you
there.
wouldn't think that like where take a long sleeve with you,
Um,
Ocean City.
And they
Yeah,
had
too.
a super cool one on sale, and I was like, I'll come back for it. I never did, and now
Yeah.
I'm like, kind of upset I did. But it was a crew neck, And you know that famous picture of all the workers sitting on the steel beam with
Yeah,
their lunch
yeah,
boxes and
yeah.
shit? It was that, but they were all monkeys.
Oh, that's hard.
It was fucking sick.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, that's a good
Um,
spot. I definitely recommend.
Yeah,
Very
I
good,
highly
very good.
recommend.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like we went to breakfast, it was $100. So I'm like, and then we went to Fractured Prune one day. We got to hit that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But we brought meals. Like we had meals planned out. Like one day we did like a French bread pizza. Like
Yeah, tacos.
we did tacos one night. We bought lunch meat. We did like sandwiches for the.
Did you
beach
stay the
and
whole
stuff.
week? Would you go Monday, Friday?
I
What'd you
stayed
do?
Tuesday to Saturday.
Okay, so still week, but
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So Tuesday to Saturday, and then I was gonna come back early Saturday. I was like, I'm not fighting this traffic. I waited till the kids got tired, and I left at like 8:00. And then
That's
by
smart.
like 9, everyone was asleep. Like
So just a smooth drive. Just
I had one taco left that I made into like a cheesy gordita crunch.
Fuck yeah.
I gave it to Oliver before we left from the day before. I hooked him up with that, and he ate. And then we started driving up, and we stopped at like 2 different places for Bree to eat something. Like we stopped at a Dairy Queen and a Popeyes.
That's tough.
And then on
good.
the way back, and then they fell asleep like right past Millersville. They were asleep the whole rest of the way. And I just kind of vibed out the podcast and just got home.
Easy.
It was a nice little
I
drive.
think I might.
It's
I
not as bad as you get older. I'm sorry. It's not as old, like when you get older. And you go Delaware way, obviously. You don't
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, everybody up here, it's the only way to go. If you go the other way, you're dumb. But you
No,
you
you
really
are.
you really
Yeah.
are.
You are.
But
You don't
but-
know any
But
better.
it's not like that. I mean, yeah, it's like what 3 hours, 3.5 hours, whatever. But it's not like that.
It's like 2.5.
With
It
traffic,
took me 4.
Typically, you get traffic.
It
and
took
shit,
me
though, if you
4
go
to get
there.
down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On
It's-
Tuesday, it took
You gotta
me
pick-
4
'cause-
to get down,
Why?
dude.
That 50 way, that bridge, whatever, 50 right there,
Traffic was that bad?
almost from like
No, sorry,
Georgia.
go ahead.
I've usually it's traffic whenever I've gone down there. But what was your problem?
We hit a little bit of traffic right in Delaware. They were doing road work.
Yeah.
So there was like 20 minutes of like backed up traffic. They brought us down to like 2 lanes. And like the whole way there, I'm listening to kids podcasts,
Oh God.
which
a
are
kids
cool.
pod?
They're like kids stories. They're actually kind of cool. But Oliver fucking loves them. And listen to podcasts, whatever. And like we hit like 25 minutes of traffic. I was like, this is fucking killing me. And then we had to stop 2-3 times because the baby gets. He
Well,
doesn't want to be in his car seat that long. Then Ollie's got to
get it.
poop, and we got to stop at fucking Wawa where there's diarrhea spray everywhere on the one toilet they got.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why didn't you shit when we left?
Diarrhea spray.
And dude, I'm so glad that kids don't have to deal with regular TV now, like in commercials, like we did,
Why?
Yeah.
because commercials are too powerful.
Like, I want that. I want this. Can you give
No,
it
just
me?
like think about it, like 877
is it 588?
cash now,
Yeah.
877
Yeah.
cash now.
Oh, 877 cash now. I was
Oh
thinking two-
oh oh
And-
Almighty
O'Reilly.
I was thinking of,
auto parts.
I was thinking of Empire. That
Today.
That's what I was thinking. That
What about
188, whatever that song is. But
180.
what
Yeah,
about
no.
the general?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like
Yeah.
iconic commercials,
What
like
about you got a phone, you got a lawyer. Cheyenne's Kirk and Mile.
But you're
yeah.
saying, yeah, but exactly.
They're
bro.
just too. They've gotten too good with commercials, dude. Like, and this is my son. This is my son. I'm driving. I've got a cracked windshield, which I've had for months now,
That's really illegal.
and I'm not paying for it until they give me a ticket because it's like $600 and I don't fucking have it. But anyway,
Yep.
they're gonna have to ticket me for that.
Put it on the black card.
What? Steal a black person's credit card and put it on there?
The
That's
black card, the Carlo black card.
yeah. We don't have that.
on the
You guys
pub
don't have,
card.
like a restaurant.
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna fly.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
pretty
know,
sure.
I'm just-
But-
that's
I was
illegal.
trying to make a joke.
So
That's
we're-
more illegal
I'm
than
dri-
driving with the fucking windshield. But yeah.
I'm driving down the road and Oliver goes, "Safe light repair, safe light replace," and like I'm like, dude, I know my shit's cracked. He's like, you should call Safe Light. I'm like,
Just
no, dude, I don't.
roasting him.
And these are all podcasts, like podcast
Oh,
commercials that
shit.
he's hearing. It gets worse. He tells me that I need to switch to solar. A 6-year-old tells me that I should switch to solar because it's better for the
That's-
environment. And then he jumps off the stool. This is all within like a couple hours of each other. He jumps off the stool at the beach house. He lands on my foot, hurts his own foot. And he's like, oh, ow, oh, Dad, we got to call ZocDoc.
Wow.
Call ZocDoc. They'll get us in the same day. I'm like, dude, go in the other room. I'm like, I
What
can't
is
deal with
wrong
you right now.
What is wrong with
You're
you?
like a fucking walking advertisement right now.
You see, that's what they want, right?
They're getting what they want.
I know. That's wild.
But yeah, no, it was a good week. How was your
Good.
guys' week though?
That was fucking the week.
Yeah,
I do
normal
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
like
nothing
this
special.
this week or past week.
This past week,
I
yeah.
guess the past week, this week, we're all here now. But
We had the weird thing at work, but that's about it.
Gas
yeah,
leak.
that's right, gas leak. You had to
Yeah.
work from home for that.
Yeah.
When they just like they fixed it one day, who realized it? What happened? Did you get down there to
I
come
did.
home?
Oh, you were the sniffer outer of the propane.
I
of
mean,
the,
no,
of
it
the
was
gas
bad.
leak.
Like, it was. I mean,
So hold on. So I mean, like natural gas. So
Yeah.
you drove all the way to York, smelt it.
The
and said,
lights were
"Hey."
off. He lit a candle.
Yeah. So he said, "Oh, there's really bad. There's a gas leak here. Da da da. Whatever."
yeah.
And
we
then
called
your
the gas
owners-
company
And they said, "Okay, you guys go home. They said go ahead and you can work from home."
Yeah.
How did you work from home? They give you like a
have a
laptop
laptop.
and shit. So you got a laptop and shit. So you're already good to go. You know. So
yeah,
you
I
just
just have to log into the certain program that
yeah.
I can use.
That's tough. I'm about to go do a gas leak in my work. Actually, we've had
Call a gas leak
no,
in.
Look, I time out in my place of work, but I used to work in a warehouse and shit, right? So we used to go up to this. It's called the mezzanine. He's in mezzanine. He's So I used to go. I had to go up into the mezz, right, where we have like you keep like some some HVAC shit, heater pack stuff. It just they went up there for some reason. But every time you go up the steps, it was just you got a hit of natural gas. Like, I mean, it almost pushed you over.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much natural gas up in that little area. And we've said numerous times, hey, there's something leaking up there. It's fucked up.
Something going
Well,
on.
nah, it's just, and then they walk, oh, I don't smell nothing. About you. How do you not smell it? All of us said something, and nothing's happened yet. But I'm telling you, there's been a gas leak going on there for 10 years. Up in that fucking mezzanine. That it's just, I mean, I guess it's so big, such a big warehouse, it's so open, that it's so small that it just kind of dissipates after whatever. But if someone wants to get balls, you can go up there and light something up real quick.
Yeah.
I promise you, that place
you
is
don't
going up
die,
in
you'll
flames.
get a
That
bunch
place
of
is going up in
money.
flames, yeah. And you hear it here first. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, but that's sick, Coon.
Yeah.
Had to go
Did
home
you
all
wear
day.
pants?
When you got home? You
When
took
you
your
got
pants
home, you
off.
took your pants off, right?
Yeah, I put
For
on my
sure,
robe.
for sure.
Damn, you worked in a robe?
That's
That's
the only way to do
baller, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
Only way to
baller,
do it.
bro.
Wear a robe at my
I'm gonna
house.
do it. Yeah, the other day.
Damn, I don't have a robe.
Look,
I don't have a robe.
I have a cigar like jacket, like a lounge
That's
lounge
sick.
jacket I got from Lauren's granddad, which is fucking awesome. But no, the other day I left my glasses at Goons. We always went over there, had like couple drinks.
The
or whatever.
pool day when I
Yeah.
didn't get invited. That one.
No, that was a different one. This is a
Oh,
different
You
okay.
day.
invited that one. Oh yeah, you did intend.
But
What do you mean technically? There's
So,
no technical about it. I didn't get an invite.
no. So, anyways, well, I left my glasses. So, so I pull up and I call him. I say, "Hey, yo, I'm here. Let me get get my glasses." This guy just comes out strolling
In a robe.
in a robe, just vaping, and just walks down his fucking driveway like he's Tony fucking
That's
Soprano.
badass. Like
Yeah,
in,
and I was like,
in
this
his
fucking
underwear
guy.
and a
I said,
robe.
"Hell,
That's badass.
He could have been wearing nothing.
Nothing underneath.
It would have been fine. But it was like this guy here, dude.
It's like that.
He just want to talk to me. He's like, "Yeah, last night was fun, wasn't it?"
It's like that Dane
Yeah,
Cook
it
bit.
was.
It's like that Dane Cook bit where he's like, when you see your dad's penis for the first time, he's wearing a robe. He spreads his leg, it plops open.
Yeah. Just dick swinging, just nuts fall out.
It's marvelous. It's like a wizard, and
Yeah.
it's a good bit.
But probably one of the only like true good bits he had. Now he
Nah,
had some.
Dane Cook, dude.
That- no,
I'm
look,
sorry.
that- look,
Everyone
that
hates
vicious,
on
that
Dane
vicious
Cook.
circle was it was a pivotal
Everyone
in my
hates
comedy
on
in
Dane
getting
Cook.
in my comedy. That vicious circle was one of the best specials I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Whether it was stolen shit or
Employee
not.
of the month was the best
Yeah.
movie.
Dude, Dane Cook. Everyone as a comic, an upcoming
Yeah.
comic. People will hate on me for saying this. Dane Cook really is one of the dudes. Like
At that time,
at that time, bro, like
100%.
his fucking bit on cheating. When he's like even when you're coming home and you go to put the key into the the keyhole,
so
and
loud, it's just yelling.
cheater,
Yeah.
like all
Liar.
liar, like dude,
Yeah.
he He has some really good
Yeah.
fucking bits. One bit
They say a lot of it's stolen, right? That's his
that's
whole
what they
fucking
say.
thing.
That's what they say. They say some of
Carlos
some of-
Mencia, same shit.
Oh, he'll be at Magoobies.
Wow.
He'll be at Magoobies this weekend. Carlos
How old are
Mencia.
those guys now?
They're probably in their 50s, right? Gotta be.
You know
Or
that's
30,
a fall.
30,
That's
you know.
a serious fall when you're playing Magoobs after
Yeah.
being on Comedy Central.
Well, not in Comedy Central, but I mean, like, they just, well,
He's
yeah,
playing
a
arenas.
TV show on Comedy Central. I
and he
mean,
was
you know,
playing arenas.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
that
that,
is kinda-
his
Now he's at
special was
fucking
good as shit,
Magoobs.
too.
No disrespect to Magoobs, but like a lot of people will come there and be like, I'm not coming. Like Tony Hinchcliffe, I saw him there years ago.
Yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe would never come back to Magoobies.
thing
He
is,
even said it during his fucking stand up. I'm never coming back here. This isn't Baltimore. This is fucking Timonium.
Yeah, true.
He's like, I'm Tony Hinchcliffe. I'm one of the top up and coming comedians.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
But I love the fact that like Shane will still pop in. Listen, some of these guys use these clubs or these little these comedy clubs to try out.
But Shane
material
has
and shit,
roots
right?
there.
I get that.
Stavi
I get
has
that.
roots
yeah,
there.
True,
Yeah.
You know what I
true,
mean? These
true.
guys
Yeah,
have
yeah,
they, like
yeah.
I saw Shane there before Shane ever was
Yeah,
Shane.
come on.
I can see like Dave Chappelle going to Magoobies for like a little set.
I could see him popping in maybe. Like I could see people popping in. And there's been some great
Well, yeah, sure, he's
comedians.
come from white people.
I'm not trying to slander Magoobs, but I'm just saying like imagine being Mencia and you're doing arenas and you're like, now I'm lucky if I sell out Magoobs.
Especially with that ego, right? That
Yo,
ego,
yeah,
that
yeah,
ego
yeah.
he had, to where he doesn't understand. Because if you play that fucking the Cosby had that fucking with his son being a football player, and after the whole camera, he thanks mom afterwards, even though he was out there. You know the whole fucking thing. They do a side by side. It's pretty much like the jokes, like, you know, you spend your whole life that you're with your kid, practicing with him, throwing the football. You know, you're out there, you're grinding, you're doing this and that, and afterwards, after all said and done, and he gets down and scores his first touchdown. And what does he say in the camera? I love you, Mom. And that's like the big, like, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
literally, like Bill Cosby did it first. And literally, I mean, almost verbatim, Carlos Mencia did the exact same joke. And it's like, that's where I'm like, I get, like,
Yeah,
you get
no,
the same premise on
Carlos
shit-
legit like is
Yeah.
a thief.
If you get, you can get the same premise on shit and think something's funny. We all think the same shit's funny in
That's
different
terrible.
times and have the same idea for like what a joke might be.
Yeah.
Right? I can see how comedians can maybe get shit, kind of the same in a sense. Think something's funny and just want to talk about it and write it the same way. But to literally have it like your beginning's the same, your middle's the same, and then your whole like fucking the whole punchline's the same. That's weird.
And then
to
you
me.
get
It don't make no sense.
I don't know if you guys know the Jay Moore Burt Kreischer thing. Do you guys know about that?
I know the beat. I remember hearing the beat, but I don't remember fully.
So Burt opened up for Jay Moore. You know who Jay Moore
Jay Moore,
is.
yeah, I know Jay Moore. Yep, he's in Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, I
fucking,
mean,
he's
great.
great. Yeah,
But
I love him. Yeah,
his career's kind of got fucked by Joe Rogan and Burt and them.
he was an asshole, right? Wasn't
He
like a
was an
bully or
asshole.
something?
He was kind of a bully.
Yeah.
But like, apparently there was a story, Tracy Morgan story, that happened to Burt that he told to the other comedians. And Jay was like, dude, you have to tell that story on stage. And Bert's like, I can't really do a good Tracy Morgan. You can, though. Like, why don't you do it? And he did it, and it got such rave reviews that he kept doing it. And Bert said, like, you can do it. Like, you can keep doing it, whatever. But at first he was telling the story like, this happened to my friend Bert. But then he
Big Bert.
got to the part
Where
where
he-
he was starting to say, this is happened to me, because it was
okay.
just easier for the bit.
Yeah.
But then he got on a radio, Opie and Anthony, and he said it, and that it happened to him. And here's the thing. I listened to the beef. I got into it super heavy, and I think they're both wrong. I think Jay took advantage a little bit, and I think Bert didn't stand up for himself. And then I think when Bert was on a platform being pushed by Joe Rogan saying, oh, Jay stole your shit, he stole your shit.
Then you
He didn't necessarily steal your shit.
No, you told me to use
You
it.
told him he could use
You
it.
can tell it better than me, so
Yeah.
tell the joke. Right?
There's
That's like-
comedians
that's,
that give me shit all the time, like the guy Chris my God, why Chris
don't do
Biggs.
it. Yeah.
He does all fucking clean stuff.
Yeah.
You've seen
No,
Chris.
time out. Yeah, I know Chris. Yeah, but his shit, I follow him on Instagram. His shit's when he's reading
The
fucking
rap lyrics.
rap lyrics right now. That is one of my favorite fucking things for him. that it is fucking incredible.
Okay, I'm
I
glad
love
you
it.
said that.
Dude,
I'm
it's
glad
so
you said that
fucking
because
funny.
he just asked me. He's like, "Should I keep doing this,
Please.
or are they lame?" And I
No.
was like, "Hey,
It's
I was
gonna
like,
pick up steam.
there's a
for
couple
real.
ways you could do it. I told him that I think he should do newer rap guys
True.
to where like lingo
Yeah.
that he doesn't understand
like-
at all. So where
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
what does it mean to put a dick in a or this and
Not a
that
dick,
or whatever?
yeah, but
yeah,
you
but
know.
like he'll censor it and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, what does it mean to put like a well, they'll put they'll call a fucking gun a dick and stuff.
Or
and,
how
like,
about I got the Draco with the
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
so,
that
like,
kind of that'd be
and
funny.
for him to get those slang, I think he's saying this to if he gets them wildly wrong,
True.
I think that would be funny. But
His
but anyway,
interpretation of it, that'd be fucking funny.
yeah, he hit me up and he was like, "Should I keep doing these?" I'm like, "Dude,
I
you
think it's funny.
keep
as shit.
doing them." And then there's ways that you can. I was like, "You could be a lawyer. You could make it as you're a lawyer in a deposition case, reading lyrics."
And trying to say, well, what he means, Your Honor, is
Yeah. I'm like, you could do that. You
yeah,
could do.
true.
But I'm glad you said that because
Yeah.
he's like, "Is anyone watching these? Do people like?"
I watch
them?
them.
Okay,
I
cool.
watch them.
That's awesome.
I do.
That's
I,
awesome. He'll be happy
it's,
to. He'll be happy to
it's-
hear that.
I fucking find it funny as shit.
But
So,
anyway, Chris gave me a joke the other day because he's a clean comic.
Yeah,
so he
it's
was
great.
like, I can't do this, but this might be something you could do. And it was
Yeah.
like, which guy thought he was doing, which guy thought he was being more detrimental to humanity? The guy, Oppenheimer, or the dude that invented the vibrator? And like that's a good premise.
It's true, yeah,
it's a good
yeah,
premise.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
great premise.
exactly.
Not something that he would do, but he was like,
No.
"Here's one for you," and I'm like,
You
fuck,
workshop
I
and see what
might
happens. True.
fuck with this."
Yeah.
But like that happens all the time, and if that joke got big, Chris wouldn't be like, "Oh, well, you stole that from me." No, you
No.
gave that to me. Like,
And if you were asked about it on a radio show, say actually it was given to a clean comic of mine who couldn't do it.
yeah,
and
who
it's a
didn't
good
do it.
story,
Yeah,
right?
it's a good
So
good
that's what I'm saying.
premise.
So,
So
like,
I did it.
Not everything needs, and that's what I've learned. Like obviously not being in that space, but like working with Brandon and shit, who which I'm done. I give him kind of little stuff here and there and stuff, and kind of I just roast him all the time. I'm like, okay, today I told him I said, look, so.
He wanted to come today. He said, "I'll be the guy in the chair." I said, "No, Brandon."
Yeah, that's what. That's what
I said, "Zach works with you too."
but no, he's alright. I want to bring him back on because it was really
no,
good.
yeah,
pod.
no, it was a great pod,
And
one of our best.
I fuck with him heavy. So but I was like, I'll tell him a joke, and he has he's so fucking smart. Like I almost want to print out some of his emails and just read them, because he's smarter than literally every engineer I fucking
Bro,
we talk
he's
to all day.
he's a savant.
Right,
He's
yeah,
a fucking smart.
But
as
like I'll
shit.
tell him a
He's
joke.
genius.
I'll tell him kind of something. I think of something real quick. Like I'm just a little premise, whatever. I'm be and tell it to him, and the whole he adds on another fucking 10 minutes. Like, see, that was funny. Then the first 6 words, and now you lost us. You lost us.
Damn.
You're gone. You lost us.
we literally we were roasting him today in the group chat, and we were like, "Brandon, you just any good bit you have,
Yeah.
you fucking abandon.
I told him that
you
too.
throw it away."
He said, "No, I still use them.
Dom said, let me read what Dom said to him. Actually,
I
this is
still use
fucking
them
great.
sometimes."
No, he has, dude. He did a bit.
Weird.
You know the song "When the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Piece
Pizza
of
pie.
Dude, he did a song. He's like, "When there's something above, there's a jizz on your feet. That's bukkake."
That's
He
one-
did like
yeah.
a bukkake. Dude, it was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. That was one of his best bits. So listen, he goes, oh shit. Hold on. So Brandon said, because I said, we're doing a show October 26th at the pub. It's going to be a paid ticketed show. I'm going to start promoting now October 26th. And
Oh, yeah.
we have a Bam Jacobs is headlining, so that should be fucking killer. Dom's going to be on it. But yeah, it's going to be great. But anyway, I said I said 26 good for everybody. Bam said 26 is good for me. I said dope because you're headlining. And Dom goes, "Nobody headlines but me." And then Brandon goes, "I'm imagining Dom's." Hold on, how do I sound more Jewish here? I'm imagining Dom
Perfect.
sitting bolt upright in night sweats after hearing a booker in his dream say, "Yeah, we're sorry, we had to bump you off the show. Brandon is headlining instead." And then Dom goes, "I think any comedian in history would have the same reaction to that statement." And then I said, "No, I would just assume it's a Jew thing. And Brandon said, it'll happen one day when I'm in my late 40s. And then this developed into us roasting Brandon.
Yeah,
and
that's how it
then
goes.
it goes, Luca said, Brandon, you find every excuse not to work on the few good bits you have.
Yeah.
And Brandon goes, too true. Dom goes, you're like a chick who goes for a drug-addicted loser douchebag instead of the well-off good guy because
very true.
because she thinks she can fix him.
Yep.
Dave goes, in retrospect, it's basically what he's doing now, but he's the guy instead of the drug addict. He's addicted to getting river rash from random rivers.
River rash.
And then Brandon said, I got to stop being a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
But anyway, like,
Nah,
Brandon has great bits. He just fucking abandons them and goes crazy and does.
Really bad.
And listen, he's super dedicated, smart dude, great bits. But he gets distracted sometimes, and I think like he would have a solid 10. Like I said instead of beating him down, everybody put their favorite Brandon bit on here, and everyone listed a good bit of his, and like that's your 10.
Well, I also think I don't think anybody like I mean, like I said, you know, I talk with him like without outside of like the comedy like scheme, right? So I just kind of I know like you know little relationship shit or whatever it is, and like even, like just kind of pass like with you know stuff he's been through, or whatever. Like it's funny that. Like don't really like my man's got I mean we all know ADHD is a big thing on the Brandon train, right?
Dude, he has ADDDDHHHHD.
So it's like so I almost understand why like you know one thing and like some impulsive stuff kind of does. So like I understand why sticking to one like bit or workshop one thing. You think maybe you say like I need to perfect this because the perfectionist kind of brain, but I think it's also like that sounds cool. That something else like a squirrel. You know what I mean? Kind of. I think it's also hard for him to just maintain that thing. But I hope for the best for him. Anyways, I want to make this a Brandon cast. We'll bring him on again soon.
Yeah, we are bringing him
we
on.
Should recycle the whole crew.
I think we all get frustrated with him just because we know he could have a solid
and
fucking
you guys
10.
And you guys seeing him in the comedy world and seeing potential in that way. But it sucks that every time that you know we don't go out often like we should and shit. But when we do, it's like I told him, dude, that was trash. Especially when you go with these other guys who like, you know, everybody's young, kind of not young, but like you know, in the local scene or whatever. Who they put forth their like best set, and it was like they got laughs. And no one really, I mean, for being like is like local, I guess like not small time, but like you know, not big names right now. Every time we go, like there's not really a bomb set. No one really bombs. The only time there's that one bomb was really when Brandon did that one time, and it was like you fucked the whole flow of everything up. But.
Sometimes he goes so fucking crazy with it that it actually like works out. But anyway, so did you guys see Theo? Did you guys see Theo switching gears? Did you see Theo Von
and Trump? Yeah,
I saw a little bit.
Dude, that was so good, I loved it because
some parts are awkward, but
there were a little awkward. Well, because Theo can't turn himself off.
I know, I love that.
I think
talk about cocaine with Trump.
Everyone was
what
like,
a legend.
Everyone sat there and like wants to say Theo's shit is an act. It's not. He is that introverted, weird type of guy.
Has anybody seen Real World?
Yeah, like,
anybody.
He's that guy. He's always been that guy.
He was almost canceled for like on
some of the
Real
shit
World,
that he said at Real World.
There,
yeah.
And that was forever ago when you could really say whatever you wanted to. But yeah, talking about some lawn worker. What I don't know.
He's like my gardener's black.
Yeah,
something like that.
Like, okay, that's sensitive, whatever. But
no, dude. He tried to sneak in a couple jokes in different times.
And Trump never got it.
Well, no, I don't think Trump's like. I think part of him, he's got to just keep it presidential.
Yeah, it's true.
And then he also called him Donald, which was super cool. But there was a part where Theo was like, "Yeah, one time I heard they sent Biden to the border, and he went to a Borders bookstore." And I'm like, dude, that was fucking good. Yeah, he wound up in a Borders bookstore.
It's funny.
But yeah, no, I think they stayed on. It was funny that when Trump was like, "We gotta wrap it up."
I think it's only fair now that Kamala goes on Theo.
She won't, dude.
I mean, that's why. I mean, you have to do the whole
Bernie
thing. Bernie was on it, but
Bernie was on
but
there.
Bernie's not. I mean, you hear what he said? Like, and he said, "Yeah, well, she's the option." Kind of the way he said something was like pretty much that.
Who,
you know,
Bernie did this?
Yeah, something. Yeah, about like they didn't want her. It kind of sounded like one of those kind of things. But I'm also putting words in his mouth.
When Theo said they had Bernie on, Trump was like, "Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting." Were you impressed by him? It was like you could tell Trump was like, I wasn't impressed by him.
Yeah, it's funny though, just being yeah, just being I'm still like registered as a Democrat, which is wild. I mean, because I'm nothing.
Yeah.
But I lean in certain ways. But
I'm just gonna get away from voting.
But
I
it's just
think. I don't
I'm not
think it
voting. I mean,
matters.
that's why I can't speak on it because I'm not. But we all know where I would vote. I think, but it's just weird how like, I didn't get I didn't do the say in a primary vote of who I would want to run if Biden's bound. I mean, that's what's crazy to me. Is the fact if you are a Democratic voter, I didn't get a chance to say no. I didn't want. I would have voted like RFK or someone else. I would not have voted for Kamala. So it's like, but no one got the vote. It was like, okay, well here, just next in place. Here we go, next in place. That's not how it works. If he died or something, then the vice president I think goes with that. But I don't think that's how it works.
Well, they
right?
had. What the issue is, they had.
They
like
all got.
200,
They all got the pick.
They had 200 million. Yeah, nobody picked. She had the least approval rating of any vice president. She had the least approval. Nobody wanted her.
I mean,
Nobody
I'm
wanted her.
sure.
Not even the Democrats wanted her until she was the only option. And this is all part of the thing
Well,
because
I'm
they can't
I'm
use
sure
the.
Pence also had a fucking low ass rating. Dude, no one heard that fucking guy.
Yeah, but they
speak either.
can't use.
Well,
they can't use $200 million in campaign funds
Oh, if it's not for that.
if it's
that,
not
that,
for
those
Harris
two-
or Biden because their
you know what?
name's not on the thing. So
Okay.
they had to wait. They set Biden up at the debate, knowing that he would fucking tank, so that they could replace him. And it was too late to get another person out. It was a coup. It was a coup. It's not democratic.
That
It has
sounds like-
nothing
like
to
that-
do with it. It should be illegal.
That
What
sounds
they
very
did.
January 6th-ish, doesn't it?
You know what I
Isn't
saw
that
today?
weird?
I saw a video of Rosie O'Donnell trying to say that Trump was not shot and he was hit by a piece of shrapnel or something, or
Could be.
his but she was like going into
He's
this
still
like
shot at.
super like
Yeah.
crazy
I mean,
theory
Other people
about
died.
that he wasn't actually
What?
shot.
Other people die.
Yeah, meanwhile
True.
fucking Alex Jones got sued $1 billion for claiming kids weren't shot at Sandy Hook, but Rosie O'Donnell can get out there and state
Alex
that
Jones
nobody
is
was
crazy.
state that
Here's the
nobody.
thing.
Yeah, Alex
Here's the
Jones
thing.
is also a genius.
Here's the thing, because he is a wild man, but he said some shit like years ago that actually like came like he before 9/11
literally
happened and
predicted
shit,
9/11 to a
like
T.
he knows that he has people on the inside who does hear shit from. He is a fucking madman, and I wouldn't take bet like I wouldn't know if I'd take betting shit from him. Like I wouldn't like listen to him 100%. But the things he's proved he's not a fucking.
And they did turn the frogs
sheer
gay.
mad. They did turn the frogs gay. So,
But no,
he's not-
he literally like months before 9/11, he was like, they're gonna use planes, run them into the Twin Towers, and blame Osama bin Laden.
Yeah,
He
said
literally
his name
said
and
all three of
everything,
those
yeah.
things.
And to say it on that point is weird to like have it on that thing. But anyways, but that's I mean, he is a madman. But
He is a madman.
also, it's one of those things where it's okay. It's you just go by the populace of the people, right? If you just go by people, like what do most people care about more, right? You saying that a bunch of kids did not get murdered, or that this grown man who a lot of people could deem as a racist and all these fucking things. You kind of who's the media going to? I mean, I would care more if I look at outside in that people were saying that a bunch of kids weren't killed than Donald Trump wasn't shot. You know what I mean? It's kind of I can see why.
No, I get it.
Why people don't want to call that out. But you're right. Hypocrisy is hypocrisy, and you got to stick. You got to stick to stick to your guns and follow suit for one thing's right, one thing's wrong. Then they're both wrong. It is what it is. But we don't do that. You know, it's always this is cool here. That doesn't make sense here, but they're all the same shit. We got a voicemail going on, and we got to wrap it up, right? What time is it?
The long way. What up, Johnny Eagle? Go Slippery Stallions, XO.
Johnny
That
Eagle.
was our first podcast.
I knew who that was.
That was our first our voicemail. Okay, so we have a voicemail from us. We have two stories today. We don't have any questions. Nobody cares about our opinions, but we do have two stories. One from a black man, and one from a white man. Who should we do first? The white
I said we
or
go.
the black?
I want to go white first.
Okay, we'll go white first. This is a story from a random white man.
That's how they said it.
Hey there, here's a story for you. Okay, so at 10 o'clock at night, someone rang my doorbell. It was the police. Now, naturally, being a white man over 40, I assumed they needed my assistance with something. And I was right. They had received a 911 call where the caller had hung up, so they were dispatched to try to find out what happened. They only had the geolocation, not a real address. I was so distressed that I couldn't help the officers because I didn't recognize the number. I asked the officers if they needed to come into my house to be sure I wasn't hiding a tied-up child or woman, but they could tell looking at me that I was no threat and wished me well as they went on their way. That's all.
I don't think that was a white man. I'm not. I don't. I don't. I mean,
was that AI generated?
I don't think that was a white man. Let's hear the black man now.
Okay, let's hear the black
Real
man.
quick, I want to go.
You want to go?
Yeah, I want to see it.
No, I think this
juxtaposition
is
here.
definitely a black man, but he's called before. This is Rod Uncensored.
Okay.
Hello, my name is, I'm Rod Uncensored, man. I just got a wild story, man. The older I get, man, the wilder I get. You know what I mean? I've been really into, like, race porn. Where...
Race porn.
To be clear, he said race porn, not the other thing that you might be hearing. He said race porn.
Okay, thank you.
You know what I mean? Where, white women say, nigga, give me that nigga dick. You know what I mean? I love...
To be fair, I like it too.
I love that. You know what I mean? I love that. Because I was dating this Russian chick when I was in high school, man. She used to always tell me, hit me, don't yell at me. And I think that's what got me into that shit. I don't know if it's a little bit of OJ-ism in me, but I love race porn, man. Like, race porn is everything, man. Also, Trump for 2024.
Nah.
Because I bought some pussy, too, back in the day, man. There's nothing wrong with buying pussy by the cheap pound. You know what I mean? And it's been Rod Uncensored, and I'm out.
Thanks, Rod.
Another classic call from Rod
All right,
Uncensored.
so I want to dial back real quick. So I want to hear the...
You want to hear the white
I
again?
want to know because I don't think... I don't want to... I'm a white guy, and I never called a cop an officer. So I'm just trying to find out is this guy trying to throw us off the trail, or is this?
He might be undercover. He might be Hispanic, but he's claiming
Possible.
the over 40 white.
So that's a wild story. It's crazy that happened, but
So what do you think about the Russian chick that said to hit her, not yell at her?
I'm actually that's I'd almost feel like I'd rather hit you than yell at you. So yeah, it makes sense to me.
Now, do these chicks in the race, do they get the card? Do they get the pass?
Well, have you
They
ever
get the N-word
have you
card?
seen the setup for these?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
Pretty wild, and I've dabbled.
You've
and stuff,
delved.
and,
You delved into this race porn thing.
I think I've seen a lot of shit, right? Just how you go crazy sometimes. I've seen something because they look a little scared sometimes. Anyway, something whatever. But yeah, they'll say the M-word heavy and then hard, and it's like you're kind of like, oh my god, this is aggressive. But what do? They
give it to
listen
them.
to her.
Yeah.
She says F me N-word. They do.
Like full on?
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard R. I'm talking.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They throw she throws the hard R.
If he's referring to the
stuff that you watched.
It's out there. It's
wow.
And I watched. I look around still. I have to look around and make sure that I'm not gonna get. But,
wow, that's a different genre that I've never
it's wild.
experienced.
It's pretty crazy. It could almost probably like go into the like not BDSM, but that kind of it's an extreme kind of.
I don't know if I could get off to that. Though.
You don't get off. You don't get
You're
off.
just
to
watching
it.
it. Just
you
to
don't
see
get
what's-
off to it
because I would like be jerking and I'd be like looking down at my white dick and I'm like I don't have
there's
that.
not been one time I've been able. You just said
It's for the black male.
There's multiple squares of shit. You go through pages and pages. Sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, that is one white lady with 10 large black gentlemen. I have to see what happens here. I have to. You talked about car wrecks earlier.
Yeah.
It's you have the FBI raids. I have to see what happens.
There is a site that like is just black dudes just wrecking white ladies, and then there's a site where white dudes are wrecking black chicks.
Yeah, here's a problem though.
Ghetto gaggers.
That one, and I am a fan of that as well. But sometimes,
classic.
sometimes it's a little because I don't want to
it's
throw
too
up.
racist.
And Well, not even too because
Oh,
obviously
it's a little too
not
raunchy?
racist, but it's almost like just a throwing up everywhere and like just kind of like it's way too
Throwing
messy.
up. I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
delved
Ghetto
deep.
gaggers,
Yeah, I
dude.
haven't
They
delved.
gag till it comes out.
I haven't delved too deep into
Yeah,
ghetto
I mean,
gaggers.
you can I can find some scenes where I can navigate and I can get through and get my shit taken care of.
Yeah.
But once you start gagging, making them eat out of a dog bowl, I'm like, dude, I can't. This is too
Oh
far.
no,
from me.
that's crazy.
Too
That's
far.
wild. That's a wild move.
Anyway, so we should probably wrap this up here soon.
Yeah, so
Thanks for
Rod
calling,
Uncensored, keep calling
appreciate
in, giving us and that white guy. We're not sure if you're white. You
Yeah,
might
call
have,
back.
and you might have had a
Yeah.
child tied up, and I don't believe
Here's the
that you didn't.
White man, call back, and I want examples to prove that you were white. Childhood stuff, and just
We
you
want to know
what's
what
your
you eat on a
favorite-
turkey sandwich.
Yeah. What did your mom make for dinner
Yeah,
when you were growing up?
we want to know. We want proof that you're white.
Yeah.
We're still waiting to hear back from Dale Barrett. I'm sorry, Dwight Barrett.
It's
Dwight Barrett. We're still waiting to hear back. I think I found out who he I found out somebody that knows him, so I've reached out through some avenues to try to let him know that we do need some follow-up questions.
Yeah, we've been
answered.
slacking on putting shit out, but we are going to get back.
It is
regular.
the summertime. We're going to get
Yeah.
back into regular pods here, guys. Kids start school next week, and we're gonna get rocking on a regular weekly pod for you guys. Keep it short, keep it an hour, and have you thirsting for more like that race porn, baby.
And we're a week away. Go Ravens, baby. It's
Go
gonna be a
Ravens.
Big season. Big season. Fucking, we're a week away. It was a Wednesday today. You know, it's coming
I got
up.
something to end with.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Can you guys name the 5 quarterbacks that are currently playing that have won a Super Bowl?
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I guess he's back up. Yeah, he's still playing.
Joe Flacco, Joe
Um,
Flacco, Joe
Joe
Flacco, and
Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Got Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers.
3.
Let's go through this.
Got 2 more.
This is where it gets tough.
I'm trying to think of the teams and shit. Oh, Matt Stafford.
1 more.
The fuck?
Region.
I'll give you a hint.
Give us
I'll give you a
what
hint on the
division?
last
What
one.
division?
Our division.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Russell Wilson.
Damn, I forgot he's on the bum ass Steelers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nick with
All
the
right.
clutch. I'm
Yeah,
not
damn.
so bad at football shit
Yo,
too.
Russell
No,
Wilson's the fucking
I
star.
literally came in today wanting to ask that, knowing, and I said to myself that I know DeCarlo's not going to get it.
I got 2 out of the 3, and I got the
know,
hardest
and
one.
then
All
Zach
right.
was like, I was like, Zach's totally going to get it.
I forgot about Russell Wilson played football still. Dude.
Slippery Stallions out, baby.
Gang, gang.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. It actually got cooler in here now.
Yeah.
It's like 80.
Alright, I gotta go to fucking food line.
And you're finished.